Hi. So it's been a minute, and I thought I would hop on and make a video. So I'm currently getting loaded right now, so it might get a little bumpy, but I switched companies. If I haven't already said something in my last video, I have switched companies. I still recommend Rail as a starter company. I think, in general, I think it's a good company. The company I am with now, I first was getting paid 30% of the load, so I was making very good money. And then kind of like the rates went down and the cost of fuel went up, so my company went to cents per mile. So right now I am getting paid 80 cents per mile, but I also don't get any benefits from this company, so I have to pay for my own health insurance. There's no paid vacation time, so I do get a pretty big paycheck. But again, like if I was paying for my own health insurance, which Rail has really good benefits, you kind of need to figure out if I'm actually getting paid better or not. So anyways, I'm doing dry van now instead of reefer, and I have not gotten a single load out to Utah ever since I started. I started in January and it's now May, so I haven't gotten anything out to anywhere cool. I guess they sent me to Florida for like an hour or so, but I do miss the really long runs out to Utah. But I've been begging my dispatcher to send me out west, so we will see if I'm getting loaded. We will see if I actually get sent out there. Every time I launch out, it's just like takes forever for me to get a load. And I try telling him, like, I want to load before I launch out. Like, I want to know what's going on. I don't want to get to my truck at, like 8, 9 a.m. because you don't get into office until 8 and wait for you to get me a load. Because every time that happens, I don't get a load until 1 p.m. So I got home on Monday and I still didn't get a load until Friday. So that's been very annoying. I am also working with a dispatcher and not a fleet manager, and we work with brokers. No, we work with brokers. So instead of kind of like a whole group of people and search for a load for like with Rail, it would have been like the whole planners. Well, it was more like one person is like dedicated to one area. We specifically work with brokers, so it's kind of annoying because I'll get phone calls almost on every load asking me where I'm at, if I'm gonna get there on time, blah blah blah. And these are calls from the brokers, because like with Rail, our planners can see where we're at because we have these GPS on our trailers, so they can see where we're at, how far away we're from the customers, versus and so they don't have to call. Brokers, they want to know, like, all right, where are you? because I want to know if you're going to get to the appointment on time. So I got here, like today, I got here, I checked in, you know, on my phone. There's like a little button that I can press arrive, but that's strictly for my company, to see what time I get here, and not for the brokers. So, you know, I already checked in. I was here an hour early to my appointment. I checked in and I got a phone call from my broker, and she's like, hey, where are you at? Are you want to get to the appointment on time? So I was like, yep, I'm already here, already checked in. So anyways, I don't know where I'm going to be sent. There's no night dispatch. There's no like night planners, or I don't know what I'm saying. There's no one in the office before my dispatcher gets in. So I have to wait till my dispatcher gets in to get a load. So even on the weekends, sometimes he'll have to like work on the weekends to get me a load. And I'm just like, I don't know. This is like a really weird company, because we have a lot of drivers. We have like 400 drivers, and for him only to have to try to find me a load when it's the weekend or nighttime, or if I'm unloaded on, you know, Sunday morning at 3 a.m. or whatever, there's no one I can call. So that's really annoying. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going for this load, for my next load, but I figured I would just bring you with either way, or try to. I'm in Indianapolis right now, so hopefully I don't have to go anywhere where I super need my GPS, because I don't have a co-pilot anymore. I just have a trucker GPS on my phone that I use now. So I can't, it's really hard for me to film when I really need the GPS and I don't know where I'm going. So anyways, I thought I'd bring you along. So that was a whole like 7 minutes of an intro. I don't know how to do things short. Okay, so I got my load, and I am going to pick up a trailer from this customer's, the shipper, I guess. We don't really do drop and hooks. We have one location, like we have one yard, which we have, like the office is there and the maintenance shop is there. I've gone to one customer that does drop and hook, Home Depot, and so the place that they're sending me looks extremely hectic, and the reviews are all saying that everyone's unhelpful and disrespectful there. So that's where I'm going to go pick up. It's about 140 miles away, and then I am going to deliver in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I believe. So it's a pretty good run. It's not going anywhere cool, so that sucks. And I hate going into the big cities, which this company loves to send me to big cities. So that is kind of sucky. But yeah, I'm about to leave. So I guess let's get going. was going. So I think I said I was going to go to Pittsburgh, but I'm going to Pittston, Pittson. It's on the east part of Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is on the west part of Pennsylvania. I feel like I can't speak. Anyway, so I went and picked up the load, and I didn't really record a lot because it's kind of like a small area. Anyways, when I got there, the guard guy was like, "Do you drive by yourself?" Yes. "Do you have a pit bull with you?" Why specifically a pit bull? Like, stop promoting that pit bulls are aggressive breeds, because, dude, I've never been bitten by a pit bull. I've been bitten by a chihuahua. Okay? Let's just stop with the whole, promoting pit bulls as aggressive breeds, because they're sweet and friendly and super nice and cute and adorable. And yes, I understand that they can be aggressive, but for the most part, it's just people training their dogs to be aggressive. Anyways, I have a new trailer. I did a drop and hook. I didn't really show that because the place was just kind of weird. And then when I was picking up the trailer, the yard jockey, he just pulled it out for me, and then he put it right in front of the dock doors that he needed to pull a trailer out of, which I was just like, why didn't you pull the trailer up further so you can get around my trailer that you just dropped? Anyway, so yeah, let's get going. this load ended up turning into a drop and hook, which I think I mentioned earlier that my company doesn't really do drop and hooks. So this is pretty weird to me because it was a drop and hook for the pickup, drop and hook for delivery. So I have no clue where I would even go to pick up an empty, and it's taking my dispatcher a while to figure that out too. So yeah, my company has about 400 trucks, I think, and the last trailer that I had it for like a month pretty much, so don't know where I'm gonna go, but that is the end of this video. Bye. Okay, I know it said it was the end of the video, but I ended up driving 260 miles bobtail. So what that means is I don't have a trailer. I don't have a trailer attached to me. 260 miles to go pick up a trailer at UPS. So that was really interesting. I've never driven that far. Like I said, my company doesn't really do drop and hooks, so it was just weird. Yeah, my last trailer I held on to for almost a month. I am going to New Orleans, so I'm going to make another video. Yeah, maybe I'll do 2 videos in 1 week. I really stopped doing videos because I don't really plan on trucking for, many more years. So I kind of like to look back on something and just be like, yeah, I was a semi-truck driver for a while, and here's the videos. So I kind of feel like making more videos, so who knows. Anyways, that really is the end of this video, so bye.